Praise Jesus, praise Jesus. Happy New Year. We are going to immediately start off. Today, our topic is about dreams. Why I'm talking about dreams is I do a lot of dream interpretation, and I noticed there are certain things people are not understanding, mostly when they see dreams about people they know. Like you have a dream about either a sibling or a relative or a workmate, literally someone you know, or your own husband. So I notice people and of course it's a tactic of the devil to use someone you know, so that because the devil knows you will have a soft spot. If I bring this, let's say if I bring a succubus or incubus, a spiritual spouse, in a face of, let's say, your husband or your brother, you will go easy on them. You will not think, it's so bad. After all, he's my ex. After all, he's my husband. After all, he's my brother. You won't go haywire on him because you know the person they are using in the dream, or the person they're using in the dream to attack you. So today we are going to deal with dreams, literally about 5 to 6 dreams that I want us to be cautious about. But our topic today is dreams to be very careful about. Dreams to be very careful about. Of course, I've explained dreams in past videos, but I hadn't done so this new year. And also, I want us to increasingly talk about dreams that involve people we know. So our case study or Bible study is going to come from the book of Job. Yes, we're going to look at Job chapter 33, and we're going to begin from verse 14. So verse 14 says, "For God may speak in one way or in another, yet man does not perceive it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls upon men, while slumbering on their beds. Then he opens the ears of men and seals their instruction, in order to turn man from his deed and conceal pride from man. He keeps back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword." So we've noticed that when we look at Job chapter 33, we notice that God speaks to us in one way or another, but he may also speak to us in the vision of the night or in the dream, because then our spirits are settled. Then our physical man is resting, so our spiritual person or our spiritual man is more alert. So why does God speak to us through dreams? He speaks to us so that he can seal instructions in our ears, so that he can order man to turn from his sin or from his deed, to to conceal pride from a man, to keep back his soul from the pit, but also to warn them so that they do not perish by the sword. Those are some of the reasons why we get dreams. So today, like I've said, we're going to talk about dreams to be very careful about. And like I said, these are dreams about people we know. Most of us keep taking them for granted because we usually know these particular people, so we take the dreams for granted. But then we know the Bible implicates that dreams are the highest form of revelation. Why? Because dreams involve both visual and speech. Unlike visions, where you're going to literally see using your own eyes, and there's not going to be any sound or any speech in whatever you're seeing. But when it comes to dreams, there is visual, there is sound, there is speech. So you can listen to hear, and you can see to hear at the same time. So most times when we dream, there is a message. Do not take your dreams lightly. Never ever take your dreams lightly. So when you wake up and you've had a dream about a person you know, but then this person in the dream was behaving a particular way, it is very good to take note of the behavior in the dream and not to take that dream for granted. It does not matter whether the dream was about your mother, whether the dream was about your father, your siblings, your cousins, your workmates. As long as you know this person, never take this dream lightly and you're like, it was just a role. After it was just a dream. After all, this person is good to me in the physical. It was just a dream. That person could have ill intentions against you. Like we've said, through dreams, God warns us. Apart from him just giving us instructions, protecting us from the pit of hell, he literally also warns us through dreams. So God may be giving you that dream, or you may be having that dream because it's a warning in your life. So let us indulge immediately. The number one dream to be careful about is when you dream about a person giving you food to eat. It does not matter. Like I've told you, I'm talking about dreams from people we know. When you dream when a relative, a friend, a sister is giving you food in the dream to eat, you better open your eyes. You better be careful. Food in dreams is not usually real food. It's usually spiritual poison. Usually food in dreams is used for covenants. It's used for incarnations. It's used for poisoning the body. Many people have eaten food in dreams and then they woke up sick. Many people have had illnesses that began with food they ate in their bodies. Many people have manifested witchcraft in the physical through food. Like when you ask this person, how did all this begin? They will tell you, I had a dream when I was eating food. I had a dream and so was giving me food. So food is used for incarnations. It's used in covenanting. It's used as a spiritual poison. So be careful who gives you food in your dream. And be careful about the type of food you're eating in dreams. Remember, not every eating dream is bad. I want us to be, let us take note. Not every eating dream is bad. Like I told you previously, when we are interpreting dreams, it depends on the circumstances or the context of the dream. But 98% of the time, eating in dreams is not a positive sign. But eating dreams depend on the context. But if someone specifically brings food to you in a dream, and then they are ordering you to eat, or they're telling you to eat this food in a dream, it usually depicts spiritual poison and witchcraft towards you. So in dreams, you should refuse this food. You should literally refuse this food, because if you don't refuse this food and you eat it, then you've created a portal for wrong things to happen to you. You've created a portal for their witchcraft to work. You've created a portal for their covenants to work. You've created a portal for everything they want to do to you to work. Just by eating food in a dream, someone can do so much to you. That is number one. The other dream to be careful about this year from people we know is when you dream a person you know turning into an animal. When you see, let's say, your sister turning into an animal, that friend you like so much turning into an animal, or turning into a bird or a reptile. It could be the person is turning into a cat, a dog, a snake, an owl, lion, leopard, so on and so forth. God is revealing to you the other side of this person, the other side that you do not know about this person. So depending, what you should be keen about is what kind of animal did you see them turn into, because that kind of animal and the characteristics of that animal is who that person is. God is revealing to you who that person is. Let me give you an example. In case a person turned into a snake in a dream, you were with a person and they turned into a snake. We all know who a snake is in the Bible. The snake is is a serpent. The snake is a deceiver. The snake is a liar. So God is trying to reveal to you that this person you're dealing with is a liar. They are two-faced. They are deceivers. So depending on the animal this person turns to, if they turn into a cat, then they are evil. If they're turning into a dog, then you need to be careful. If they're turning into a dog, we know what a dog means spiritually. Then it could mean this person you're dealing with has a spirit of lust, or they are a protector. Like I said, dreams literally depend on context. If the dream was good and this person turned into a dog, but the dog is trying to protect you, then that means that this person is a protector in your life. So let us be keen about the dreams we have. If a person is turning into an owl, then that means that person is a monitoring spirit, or that person has like ill intentions. They're bringing witchcraft into your life. Let us be very keen. It does not matter. The spiritual realm does not lie. But I also want you to know that whatever happens in the physical first happens in the spiritual. So let us be keen with the kinds of dreams that open unto us. Another dream is when you dream someone wearing your clothes. When you dream about someone they're fitting into your clothes, or they're fitting into your shoes, or in the dream you find someone wearing your shoes, or you go to a function and then you see someone wearing your dress, or wearing whichever a cape, anything that belongs to you. One, it shows that this person wants to be you. This person wants to I don't know whether you guys have heard of what they call destiny swapping. It means that this person, I don't know whether you've heard of destiny swapping and people who steal other people's stars. When you dream a person wearing your clothes or your shoes, it means this person is swapping your destiny. They're literally doing whatever they can to steal your star. So that person is trying to walk in your destiny. They're trying to take what belongs to you. They are trying to, be you. Whatever God ordained you to be is what they want. Whatever beautiful thing in your life is what they want. Leave alone a person who, let's say, says, I like this person's hairstyle, and then they copy the hairstyle. But then there's this person who says, how can she have such a beautiful hairstyle? I must cut off her head. You get, if I cannot be her, I'm going to kill her. So that is what swapping people's destinies and star is. This person does not just appreciate what you have, but they literally want to be you. They literally want to take what you have, not just to copy, but to take completely. They are doing things behind your back to tamper with your destiny, and not simply tamper with your destiny, but to take your star, to take your position, to take what rightfully belongs to you. People have lost their destinies because people have taken their stars, or they've swapped their destinies. You see a person who was, it usually happens even in workplaces, a person who was supposed to let's say be promoted, someone ends up doing all sorts of witchcraft, and then instead they take the promotion, and this person is either demoted or even fired. So destiny swapping and destiny stealing is real. When you see a dream of someone wearing your clothes and shoes, be careful about that person. Start being very careful how you are relating with this person. Another dream is when you see a person fighting with you in a dream. This one has no shortcut. When you see yourself fighting with a person in a dream, it means they are bewitching you. There is no shortcut to this. there's no shortcut to this. If a person is fighting you in a dream, they are literally bewitching you. They are literally, and when I say bewitching, most of you think bewitchment is someone going to a shrine, and then because you may look at people, and you're like, hey, but my auntie can't go to the shrine, but my sister can't go to the shrine. Bewitchment means someone like inciting, prophesying, or saying negative things about you. Bewitching can be, yes, through a shrine, but bewitching can also be on any altar. Someone doesn't need to go in a shrine. Someone can bewitch you in their home, or someone could even bewitch you by mouth. When someone bad mouths you to people who are supposed to help you or destiny helpers, then that person is bewitching you. Some people bewitch by evil prayers. Someone keeps saying evil prayers, for you. Someone keeps prophesying about you negatively. That is all bewitchment. So when you see yourself fighting with a person in a dream, then that person is bewitching you. That means that person, your spirits are at loggerheads. That's why you're fighting. Your spirits cannot coexist in the same place. That's why you're fighting. Your spirit, your inner man is fighting this person. Like your spirits are fighting each other. So that person is usually doing so many negative things out to you. Another dream that we are going to end with today is when you see a person peeping at you. Peeping is, let me give an example. Have you ever seen a person, let's say, who goes behind a tree? Like you're in a dream and someone is behind a tree and this person is trying to, look at you, but they don't want you to see that they're looking at you. Or let's say someone is behind a building, at a corner of a building, and they are slowly looking at you, but they do not want you to see that they are looking at you. Or someone in a dream is probably seated with you, or seated in your vicinity, but they are looking at you, but in pretense that they're not looking at you. That is what peeping is. Like a scenario where someone is literally looking at you, but they're pretending they're not looking at you. It could be they're hiding somewhere to look at you, and then you notice that this person is hiding somewhere to look at me. Or this person is actually in your vicinity, but when you look away, you notice their eyes are on you, but this is in a dream. This kind of person is a monitoring spirit. It shows you that this kind of person is monitoring whatever step you're doing, is monitoring whatever you're doing, and not for good. You people, not for good, but for evil. They are monitoring your steps. They're monitoring how you're doing your things. Mostly, if also your spirit is not comfortable with this person. If let's say you have a dream about this person, you could be like, they were just peeping, but I don't have a problem. They've never done anything really to me. The issue is how is your spirit with them? How do you feel about them? Do you know sometimes you may not have quarreled with a person, but your spirit feels off with this person. You feel off with this person. Like it's as if you have an intuition that this person doesn't really like me, or you have an intuition that this person is not really a good person. They may not have quarreled with you. They may not have never said anything negative to you. They may even be smiling with you, but in reality, what you see is not what you're getting. So that dream comes to warn you that this person you're with is a monitoring spirit. They're monitoring your steps, they're monitoring your progress, they're monitoring your life, and they're monitoring it for evil. So that is how most times before you tell people something or you give a testimony about something, and then in a short time this testimony is poof, it backfires. Like let's say you give testimony, I glorify the Lord, I got a promotion, and let's say you're supposed to begin your job on Monday, and then probably the company closes. Probably you go in on Monday, and then they tell you, sorry, this and this happened. There was a misunderstanding, so this person is monitoring. They know every progress you're getting into, and then they start turning around this progress through witchcraft, through evil through evil voicing, through evil plotting. So or this person may be monitoring you, and then they will start speaking ill against you wherever you're supposed to go. Because they're monitoring you, most times they know what your next step is or what your current step is. So they will go in to speak ill about you or to literally just sabotage what you're going to do. So I want us to be very careful about these dreams. I want us to be very careful about dreams we are having about people we know. People are evil out here. People are really evil. And the Bible says that your greatest enemy shall be a member of your household. Household, I told you, does not necessarily mean your siblings or your mother or father. It means people you know. That's what household means. I already told you there's no reason why someone, let's say I'm in Uganda, there's no reason why someone in Australia is my enemy when we can never be in the same space. Usually your enemy is going to be someone in your same space. It's going to be someone who wants what you already have. It's going to be someone who feels, how come you're getting it all. It's going to be someone who says, I can be better than her. It's going to be someone who is angry about something that you have become. So our enemies are members of our household. So when we have dreams about people we know, let us double check. Let us take note, because dreams do not lie. Dreams do not lie. Okay, of course, there are dreams from the devil and there are dreams from God. But I already spoke about that topic on how to check whether a dream is from the devil, or a dream is from your subconscious, from what you watched in the day or something. But now I'm talking about dreams from God, warnings from God, like we've seen in Job 33 from verse 14. It says he comes he comes in the slumber of our night to warn us of things. So be keen as the Lord is warning you. Do not postpone, or do not just brush this off and you're like, no, my sister cannot do that to me. No, my friend cannot do that to me. No, because you do not decide what falls in your spirit unless it's a subconscious dream. Like you watched a movie and then you're dreaming about this movie, you're dreaming about this same thing. But if something is, and that also the other thing I like about our God is, if you do not understand a dream, he will keep bringing it back until it could even be in different forms but meaning the same thing, until you understand what the message he's giving you exactly. So let us be keen this year about people we call friends, about people we call relatives. Let us allow what the Spirit is warning us about. Yeah. I hope we have a greater 2026. I hope you keep following. Follow Kingdom Therapy by Victoria on YouTube, and then Toria for God on TikTok. And let us continue teaching. Let us continue learning together. Let us continue doing the therapy of the kingdom together. Bye-bye.